Okay, hey guys, today I have a pretty, I guess, different video, but so today I got my TV converters, and I got a new one, basically, and I'm going to be showcasing, that converter and how I'm going to combine it with my other one that I have, so that I can I can use my, um, Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic Edition on very old TVs, or just using them with a different cord to plug them in. But that might make no sense right now. But I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, why would I want to do that? Why would I want to make worse graphics for my video games when I can have good quality? Well, I have a very old TV and at Pentwater, and I need to get it being able to play my video games. So, I have some footage up here from when I was playing earlier, but this is not normal footage. This is from RF, which I will explain. Okay, so first of all, I need to explain this converter setup. So usually you would just hook something up, a new console or video game console like your PS4 or your Xbox One or whatever, with an HDMI cable. That is this black cable right here. This one. That one. That's the one that you would usually just plug straight into the TV. So I will come over here and you will be able to see that there's all kinds of stuff back there, and there's all kinds of different ports where you can plug in stuff, and I'm assuming no one knows what any of those are, but I do know what they are, so I'm going to show you what they all mean, what they do. So, usually you just hook up HDMI, but there's an older kind of port right here on the side. This is AV. It has, if you can see, it's red, white, and yellow. Those three plugs there. Which is the red and white ones are right and left audio for like separate speakers, and then the yellow one at the bottom is video. So if you got an old TV, that's what you're probably going to use, or like your old Wii, or if you're like me, a super old Super Nintendo. But any of those, that's what that would be for, your older consoles. But if your TV is so old that it doesn't have that, you're going to have one more, which is RF, which you usually use for antennas and things. So, like getting certain kinds of satellite stuff on, like, local live TV. That's what that would be for. But this TV is obviously a newer one, or reasonably new, so it has all the newer ports. But certain TVs that are so old don't have those, and there's this thing called RF, which uses, which is a lot older and just is not modern at all. So you'd see that on, like, 1990s televisions and stuff. So, and farther on, even modern TVs have it. But you're probably wondering, what does this mysterious old RF cable look like? Well, first I need to describe this setup of these converters. So I have the other end of the HDMI cable that you would usually plug into your TV on this side. This is a converter, by the way. An HDMI to AV converter, so it's turning the HDMI, with the power, into AV. So what I showed you earlier, which is AV, it's turning the HDMI into AV. Then I have the AV going down over here, all the way into this converter, which is different. This one takes AV and turns it into RF. So this one is RF. It actually has like a bolt there and all that. So it turns the AV into RF. Then I have this long RF cable connecting into the back of my TV over there. And usually, on certain really, really old TVs, that would be the only port on the back of the TV that you could plug anything into. So you might think, oh, the old TVs are so useless. They only have, like, one port, and you can't even use that for anything. Well, you can if you get these converters, which turn newer signals into older ones so that you can use it on your older TVs. And that is what has allowed me to hook this up like this. I mean, it may look... you can't really tell, but obviously from the camera, but this is actually pretty blurry and not that good of graphics at all. So, I mean, you can there's obviously a big difference with HDMI, but there's all different kinds of cords that you can use for connecting things to TVs. And if you want me to go more in depth with this, I can next video. But that's basically what I have, a bunch of converters that convert newer signals to go onto older cords and plug into older TVs. So, if you want me to elaborate on this super weird TV stuff more, I'll do it if you want to. I don't know. Bye.